And now to the British Columbia Creative Achievement Award of Distinction. In British Columbia, we have exceptional applied artists and designers who over many years have distinguished themselves as leaders in their field. Accomplished artisans, designers who have national and international reputations, successful creative entrepreneurs who've combined their talent and skills with passion and determination. These talented British Columbians have carved out a niche for themselves within their fields and helped bring recognition to both their work and to the province of British Columbia. Their names are synonymous with distinction, innovation, creativity. I am pleased to acknowledge the past recipients of the award. None that we know of is with us this year. It is a tradition to present to our distinction recipients a certificate that is quintessentially British Columbian. Each component is produced by British Columbia artists. Tonight, we honor Mustang Survival. Established in 1967, Mustang Survival has been designing and manufacturing life-saving solutions in Burnaby for 50 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch your screens.
They race in extreme conditions in the open ocean. They need to be nimble and safe. They wear Mustang's latest outerwear, considered to be the best in the world. And they're confident because they helped to design it in Mustang's collaborative design process.
When I think about doing a holistic product design, it's about establishing a strong team right at the beginning. So that would be manufacturing and product engineering and design, partnering with users to make sure that we have an aligned vision for where we're heading, and having touch points along the way to really establish collaboration, with the key focus always being on a better use for our end user at the end of the day.
So about a year and a half ago, we started developing a relationship with a couple of professional sailors that sail on some of the biggest, fastest boats in the world, sailing with the most professional crews in the world. And that process of developing the product over an 18-month period was, I think, an invaluable experience for Mustang to really see how we should be working with people in the field.
From a design perspective, it's really key to start with the end user, to build relationships, have a dialogue that is ongoing, not just an early touch point and then a couple more. We have conversations with our end users and our ambassadors and our athletes on a weekly, daily basis even sometimes.
Just to hear how he dresses and how he uses it over the course of, let's say, a 600-mile race is really, really interesting. And it's just stuff that you're never going to figure out in the lab. You're never going to figure out sitting at your computer.
So a big component that the designers have brought to the company has been in relation to fit, mobility, introducing a lot of lightweight materials, lightweight construction techniques.
We've been a Gore-Tex dry suit provider for professional and military users for about 25 years now, and we're deploying the technology we've built up in that space for recreational users who are facing the harshest environments on the globe.
Protection from foul weather, flotation, thermal, whether that's thermal burden from overheat or thermal insulation from water submersion.
We only put things on products that are going to really have a functional purpose. We want things to be elegant and to do what they're supposed to do. Sometimes that works really well with manufacture because it's simpler, but sometimes to make something simple is actually the most complicated thing you've ever seen.
I think the other interesting part has been watching the design team push the limits of manufacturing.
So we work with a group of manufacturing engineers, and when we design something like a pocket or a seam, we'll take it to them and we'll look at it together and we'll say, how is this affecting the ability to tape it, keep it dry.
So there's a lot of time spent, making tools and processes and working with the manufacturing engineers to figure out the best way to make things.
And as we get further into the project, they become more involved, especially when it comes to testing fabrics, seals, construction.
To make things lighter weight, more flexible, more durable, last long, and make for a great day on the water.
You know, the talk we have around here is, instead of just making a product that saves your life, how do we make a product that enhances your ability to go do what you want to do while you're on the water or having fun?
The thing about life jackets is no one really wants to wear a life jacket until they're drowning, and then the only thing they want is a life jacket. So
at the end of the day, our goal is to have people wearing our product so it can do its intended purpose, deliver confidence that they know when they're in extreme maritime environments that they'll come home safe.
Yeah, to create a product that's desirable and also very highly functional is that's the goal.
So when we conduct internal pool testing, we're looking to meet certain performance requirements, such as inflation time, body angle, and freeboard. Freeboard is essentially how far out of the water your airway is.
I think the end goal for Mustang Survival is to be the brand of choice in the marine environment. We really see it as our mountain to climb, and I don't believe there's anyone else that owns the space that has as much right as we do to go in there and develop really amazing product for those users.
Please join me in welcoming Rhind and his team, Leah Herbison, David Westwood, Alex Kozma, to the stage on behalf of Mustang Survival. Congratulations. Looks like it's always thinking about sharing.
Thank you. Tilt it towards me a bit, please. Sure. There you go. Nice. Good. Very nice. You hold down just a bit lower. Good. Here you go. Nice. Good. And tilt it forward again. Sorry. Beautiful. Good. Nice. Good. 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 Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. It's a real honor to be here tonight, and I want to just congratulate the other winners. Congratulations on this award. It's a really amazing group of people to be standing here with tonight. I think the kind of word that stood out for myself tonight, Mr. Fossbender, was heritage. And as a design team, we really feel honored to work with a large group at Mustang Survival. As mentioned, Mustang will be 50 this spring 2017, and as you can tell, most of us are not 50. So we've really inherited something that's amazing and profound, and it's humbling, to be honest, to be here tonight. We're building on the backs of some great efforts that have gone before us, and some of those people are here with us tonight, and I think it's just amazing to be able to celebrate with the research team and the engineering team and manufacturing that have joined us tonight. I want to put out a special thank you to Jason Leggatt and Mark Anderson, who really paved the way for industrial design to become a function in an organization that had previously not had industrial design, only about 5 years ago. And it's been a really interesting case study to understand how we work together. You heard us talk a lot about collaboration in the film. We sincerely mean that. There's often a lot of tension in terms of understanding what that role looks like. And I think at the end of the day, steel sharpens steel, and we make really phenomenal product working together as a team. As we kind of described our process, we talked a lot about the importance of working with end users, and we continue to want to drive a more empathetic approach to our product design. And that means that we are not the experts in the water, that we need to work with the experts, the sailors, the anglers, racers who are out there, to really understand their mindset, and then bring our particular expertise to that and hopefully solve real problems for them to enable them to go out and perform the tasks ahead of them. I have to say we're really encouraged through receiving this to continue to push further and harder as a team, and to kind of bolster our belief in ourselves and our abilities to kind of expand what this brand looks like and kind of envision what the next 50 years will look like on the water. Thank you very much.